In today's video, I'm going to teach you VSeeBox V6 Plus setup guide. Let's get your device set up from the very beginning so you can start using it smoothly and without confusion. This process is simple, but taking your time with each screen will help make sure everything works properly right away. First, connect the hardware. Insert the HDMI cable into the box and into an available HDMI port on your TV. Then plug the power adapter into the device and connect it to a wall outlet. Once everything is connected, turn on your TV and switch it to the matching HDMI input. If you have more than one HDMI port on your television, make sure you select the correct one so you can see the box booting up on screen. When the boot screen appears, the next step is pairing the remote. To do that, press and hold the OK button and the down button or the minus button if your remote uses that symbol at the same time. Keep holding until the light on the remote starts blinking and the screen moves forward. That blinking light is your confirmation that the pairing process is working. If it doesn't respond right away, just hold the buttons a little longer and make sure you are pointing the remote toward the box. After the remote is connected, choose your preferred language. For most viewers, that will likely be English, but select whichever language you are most comfortable using. Then adjust the screen scaling. You will usually see arrows or borders on the display, and your goal is to line them up with the outside edges of your TV screen. This is an important step because if the display is too large or too small, some menus can be cut off or harder to read later. Next, connect the box to the internet. If you want the fastest and most stable connection, use an Ethernet cable from your router directly into the device. That's usually the best option for streaming performance. If Ethernet isn't practical, select your Wi-Fi network from the list and enter your password carefully. Take your time here, since a small typo can prevent the connection from working. Once you are online, set your local time zone so the system clock matches your area. After that, follow any prompts to install available system updates. Before continuing to the main dashboard, updates can improve performance, stability, and compatibility. So it's a good idea to complete them during setup, rather than skipping them. When everything is finished, you will arrive at the main dashboard and your VSeeBox V6 Plus will be ready to use. That's all to it. Thanks for watching.